My name is Chris Frank. I'm a nuclear chief test engineer over at Newport News Shipbuilding. I've been training at Impact since July 11th of last year. My son started training at Impact in the Explorers program in September of 2017. So we're working on an anniversary, 6 years. Jackson was 5 whenever we started. Jackson was in a program for autistic kids called Social Butterflies, and he had completed the course of treatment with that. And I asked him, like, so what kind of things would be good to help him socialize? And they're like, well, maybe martial arts. And I reached out to a friend and he recommended you guys, and I just loved how it was open and inviting and how everyone cared. And it's like from the beginning, you know, we just walked in off the street and I could tell. So I wanted to start training because, well, Jackson's been training Jiu Jitsu for 2 years as of March. And I realized that if I didn't start doing something, that I'm going to be behind the curve, you know, and he's getting older and he's getting better with his Jiu Jitsu. And I'm like, you know what, he's having a lot of fun out there on the mat and I am not. And the first time that I stepped on the mat was during his black belt promotion from the Explorers program. I'm like, you know what? I need to start training. So I started at 51, which is not, you know, a normal thing, I guess. But at the same time, it's worked fine, you know, and, you know, I was out of shape, far more out of shape than I am now. I'm down to like 25 pounds. Just came off my first competition. And I got a sweet stripe today. It's awesome.
What would be your most memorable experience here thus far?
The most memorable would definitely be Jackson's black belt test. So proud of him. Because there were times when he was just like, I don't want to do it anymore because it's hard. And he and I talked about it. I'm like, look, if you don't want to do martial arts because you don't want to do martial arts, it's one thing. But if you don't want to do martial arts because it's hard and it challenges you, I said, that's different. And, you know, you can't run from things because they're challenging or they're difficult to you. And he came through all those things. And, you know, since he started doing the Jiu Jitsu program, he's got a level of confidence that he did not have before. He is inspiring me to be the best version of myself that I can be.
What was your biggest struggle in your martial arts journey?
Well, I'm 52. In my head, never put out by anybody else, that I have to keep up with the younger folks. That was a struggle because I'm trying to roll with people that are half my age. I have to pace myself based on my abilities, not on anyone else's. My conditioning has definitely improved significantly, and I'm holding my own mostly.
Do you remember the moment when you felt like this feels like home?
It was when Gino did Jackson's introduction. You could tell it was just the care, because Jackson was absolutely apprehensive about all of it. You know, he was very unsure of himself, and the gentle coaxing to have him, you know, work the kick or even try to punch. Because you always see this, like the Karate Kid stuff, right? Where people are like, you know, screaming. And then it wasn't any of that. It was, hey, let's try this thing and see if you can do this stuff. So anyone that's on the fence, come in. It's an opportunity for you to step out of your comfort zone and to step into something that could be your new way of life. And it's not just, we're not just students, we're not just clients, we're part of the tribe. Just like, see, now I'm gonna get all weepy-eyed here, but I really believe that everyone that's here, I think that you all want everyone to be the best version of themselves. It feels like I'm like a Grinch heart, you know what I'm saying? It's not like one of those belt farms where, you know, you're just collecting people's money, giving out stripes, giving out belts. Again, this is, you know, a family-owned operation. You need to train at Impact Martial Arts.